Morning guys, my name is Emily if you're new here, and welcome to a little weekend in my life. I thought I would just take you through our weekend. So we don't really have anything major planned, but I figure I will take you to the gym with me. And my main plan for today, or this weekend in general, is to read Onyx Storm, but it's also like sunny and 75 out, or 65, but it's like a really nice weekend and it feels like spring. So now I'm like, do I want to sit and be horizontal on the couch all weekend, or do I want to be outside? And I don't know the answer to that question, so we'll see. So we slept in this morning and eventually got up, and I did my little morning routine and made a waffle and coffee, and then I ended up FaceTiming Gretchen for like an hour. What's new? Big surprise. But she had surgery yesterday on her wrist. It wasn't anything major, but she did have to like get put under anesthesia, and like they cut into her wrist, so that's crazy. But she had like a ganglion cyst, I think is what they're called. So she no longer has it, so that's good. But she is like recovering, and she told me the whole story of like going to the hospital and her pre-op, post-op, and all of that. But it all went well, so that is good. And now it is over and she just gets to recover. But she is down an arm, so that is unfortunate. Okay, skincare done, teeth brushed. I think I'm gonna change and put on some gym clothes now. You guys are seeing all the angles of our bathroom. But okay, let's go to the gym. Today I have a leg day. I've been doing Sydney Adams' Bridal Bootcamp. I'm trying to embrace my bridal era. So today is a full lower body day. I'm on week 4, day 4 of phase 2. So we've got warm up obviously, and then today's like our hip thrust, like glute bridge day, heel elevated goblet squats with calf raises, dumbbell split squats, cable kickbacks, and plank step outs is the workout. And then I think I'm gonna walk as much as possible because it is gorgeous outside. So I will see you at the gym. Okay, please excuse the mess, but we're back from the gym. Workout was good. We have some wedding things I have like emails for vendors I need to respond to. And then I think Chaz and I are gonna go to the store and get some groceries for dinner. And Autumn, did you just sneeze? So that's about it, but I thought I could talk about wedding planning and give you guys an update about everything wedding planning related. So I think last time I talked to you guys about wedding stuff was when we were going dress shopping. So I did finally find a dress. It took like 4 tries basically. We went to a dress shop in Fort Worth. That's like the vlog I took you guys along with. And then we went shopping at the dress shop in Michigan. It's called the dress shop. It's in Howell. So we went there with my family when we were home for Christmas. And then from there, I ended up going to David's Bridal that night because I was like, there were dresses online that I liked and were like $200. So I was like, why would I spend $2,000 on a dress if I could spend $200 on a dress? So we went to David's Bridal and it was an awakening experience of, oh, that's why it's $200. And there is a reason why these dresses are $2,000. So not that there's anything wrong with a $200 dress, but it was like good to compare and contrast and be like, okay, maybe I am an expensive person and it is worth the $2,000. So I still didn't find anything that I liked when we were in Michigan though. So then I kind of scoured the internet, and at that point they were like, you're out of time to find a dress if you're gonna order one. And I was like, it's fine, I can go to David's Bridal. And then I went to David's Bridal and I was like, oh, yeah, so I do need to order a dress and I'm now out of time. So I got a little stressed, but I ended up finding a dress online that I thought I would like because it had all of the elements of the dresses. There were like elements of dresses that I had tried on that I liked, but I hadn't found a dress that I liked the whole dress. So I found a dress online that had all the elements that I wanted, and I was like, okay, now I just need to find a place to try this dress on. I literally called and emailed like 4 or 5 different bridal shops like around the DFW area that had this designer but didn't have the dress I wanted. So I ended up finally finding a place. It was called the Bridal Boutique in Louisville, Texas. It's like an hour north of here. So we went, we tried on that dress, we tried on a few other dresses, and I ended up ordering that one. And then I also ordered one from the same designer, same line, but that's like knee length so that I can have like an after party dress too. So dresses are finally ordered, yay. And that was the story of dress shopping. I'm finishing getting all of our vendors sorted out. So I booked our photographer like as soon as I booked our venue. We booked our venue. We booked our photographer. So that's been done for a while. But I was debating whether or not I should do like a content creator or a videographer, and whether or not either of those were like necessities or just like would be nice to have. So after a lot of research and I had to talk to quite a lot of people, I ended up finding a girl that I think we're going to be really happy with that's going to do just Super 8 film for us. So like we went with a videographer over a content creator, but instead of doing like the tried and true like cinematic like show your love story sort of video, we're doing just Super 8. So it'll be like cool vintage that I think will look really good with our venue and will like match the aesthetic really well. And we don't have to worry about audio, so we're not gonna do like the tried and true like recording of our vows and like having that as the audio throughout the video and stuff. It'll just be like B-roll played to music. And the other cool thing is she's actually going to give us all of the footage at the end too. So like she'll edit our own little video together, but she'll also give us all of the film footage that's digitized at the end. So I'm really, really excited for that, because then I'll be able to use the footage however I want as well. So super excited. So she's booked and ready. And then what I need to do now is I've got a contract to read over from a jazz band. So we got to read the contract, sign the contract, send them a deposit, and then we'll have a jazz band. And then the other one is hair and makeup. I found a lady that I have been emailing with that I think I'm going to just go ahead and put a deposit down because it's only $50 instead of like $1,000 like every other deposit we have to do. But yeah, so photography is booked, videography is booked. Going to finish up booking the jazz band right now, and then hair and makeup. And the other big thing I'm trying to figure out is rentals. I've been trying, there's like a rental company that's like an hour and a half away from the Lily, or our venue, that does like, basically what I want them for is they have like vintage Victorian furniture that we can rent from them, and then I want to like set it up outside and have it kind of serve as a photo booth, but also just as like more seating that's not like table and chairs. And then I think that's all of the vendors we need, hopefully. Are like flowers and cake are already set up with and food are all set up with the Lily, so I think we're just about good on vendors. The other thing we're really trying to figure out is whether or not we want to do dancing. And like obviously we're hiring a jazz band for like live music, but we're trying to decide whether or not we should have them, like they have the option of doing a DJ as well. And maybe we'll go that route, maybe we won't. I'm really on the fence about it because like Chaz and I are not like going out type of people, and most of our friends aren't necessarily either. And I'm very scared of having a like empty, awkward middle school dance floor. But I also want to like, part of me thinks I'm going to want to like have that like end of the night dance party to like feel complete. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, okay, well that was a long-winded rant, but I'm going to read this contract and get that stuff figured out, and then Chaz and I are gonna go to the store and get groceries, so I will talk to you later. This lighting is like so not cute, but groceries have been acquired. We got a pizza for lunch tomorrow. Gretchen's calling me. It's the second time I've been vlogging and she's called. We're gonna make my favorite pasta tonight. So it's like pasta iglioli. I can never say it right. But it's like a lemon sauce and then shrimp. I cannot talk, but parsley for that. We got some prosciutto mozzarella cheese rolls as a snack for tomorrow. I got 2 Olippops, so I'm excited to drink those tonight. Well, one for tonight, one for tomorrow. This is the pasta we got. And then for the pasta sauce, we've got garlic and a shallot and a bunch of lemons. This is like the worst way to do a grocery haul, but it's fine. And then shrimp for our meat. Okay, I'm gonna put all these away and then shower, kind of like get ready for bed, and then we're gonna read. Okay, it is now 9:30. We had dinner, it was great. Chaz is watching a movie. I've been reading. I have this much left of Iron Flame before I can start Onyx Storm. So I still have, I think I have more than I realized. But okay, I want to talk about Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I was looking through my old vlogs and I didn't actually watch the video, but I like looked at the thumbnail, and I think 7 months ago is when I read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame for the first time. So it hasn't even been a year since the last time I read these, and I did a full reread these past week and a half. I think it's been a week and a half. I read Fourth Wing again and almost done with Iron Flame, clearly. But this is the first time I think I've ever actually reread a series, which is crazy. And I have loved it just as much the second time around as I did the first time. And it's crazy because now you can like all the foreshadowing is just so much like stronger because you know what's going to happen, so you can like pick it out and like dissect it all you want. But I was really surprised because I like could not put Fourth Wing down when I was rereading it last week, which is crazy to me because I knew what was going to happen. And in the past, I have never been like a really strong reader, I would say. I really had to like love the book to like even read it in general, let alone like reread it. So if you are not a reader, 10 out of 10 recommend Fourth Wing because I'm so enthralled, it's crazy. But this is also the first time I've ever read a series as it was coming out. I've only ever read series that were like finished, and I guess you could say Agatar isn't finished either, and like same with Crescent City. So maybe it's not the first time. But the point is, in the past, when I wasn't a reader, I only ever read things that were like completed. So it's really kind of fun to be in the now of like what books are coming out actively, and it's fun to like see series is like get added onto and completed while you're reading them, which is crazy. So anyways, I could not put Fourth Wing down. I could not put Iron Flame down until I got to the beginning of the end. And then I, number one, needed a break because I literally read for like 4 days straight to get through Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, the first part and everything. And then I went and picked up Onyx Storm, which was a whole thing because they didn't have it at Target. And then I had to ask them when they were getting the delivery. And anyways, we literally went to Target the day they said they were getting another delivery and found a copy, so I have it. But I also like knew I should slow down on reading this so that I didn't want to jump into Onyx Storm during the work week because I wanted to read it on the weekend, and now it's the weekend and now it's already Saturday night, so my plan is not working. But long story short, I know how this book ends and therefore I like don't want it to happen, so I'm low-key like slowed down on reading. But I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna finish it. I guess so far I haven't said anything that's spoiler related, but I kind of want to talk about spoilers, so maybe just skip ahead if you haven't read these books. But I just read the chapter where Violet figures out that Xaden has a second signet and asks him about it, and then they go to the border and he's like, there's no one for miles, like we can now talk about this, and she figures it out. And then he does the whole like less than a minute, it took you less than a minute to fall out of love with me. I can't even say it with a straight face. The relationship like breaks me. Anyways, that's where I'm at, and I have to get through the war and the horrible, horrible cliffhanger ending, and then I can start Onyx Storm. But what's funny, not funny, haha, funny, not funny, is that up until last week, I thought the Imperium series was supposed to be a trilogy. I thought there were 3 books. I thought Onyx Storm was the last one, and that therefore this was the end. No, there are going to be 5 books. So Onyx Storm is just the middle. So therefore, my thoughts going into it went from like, oh, this is the end, yay, we get to like, hopefully they'll live happily ever after, to finding out it's just the middle of the story, which is exciting because that means we get 2 more books. But that definitely changes my predictions and anticipations for Onyx Storm. So that also led to me slowing down reading because now I'm like, oh, we're not getting a happily ever after in Onyx Storm. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I think it's straight up going to break me, and like if we thought the ending of Iron Flame was bad, like, yeah. Okay, I'm just rambling, but long story short, I reread Fourth Wing. I'm almost done rereading Iron Flame. I have loved it just as much this time around as the first time around, which was very shocking to me because I'd never done a reread before. But I'm going to finish this hopefully now so that I can start Onyx Storm tomorrow. So I am going to get to reading, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I don't think I talked about this yesterday morning, but I've been giving Autumn these primal freeze-dried nuggets, pork formula. So, funny story, Autumn has never in her life liked or been willing to eat wet food, like at all. And not that cats need wet food, at least female cats. It's always kind of bugged me that she wouldn't eat wet food. And I've tried freeze-dried stuff in the past. I did like the Stella and Chewy. I think I did the duck one and maybe the rabbit one. Maybe it was the fish one. But anyways, she wouldn't eat those. I ended up having to give them away. But a couple weeks ago, Gretchen was here and she had to make ground pork for dinner. And she had it sitting in a Tupperware container on the counter. And Autumn jumped up on the counter and literally ate out of the Tupperware container. Never in the 10 years of her life has she ever eaten people food, let alone like jumped up on the counter to eat people food. So that was shocking. And I was kind of like, is it because it's pork? Like maybe this whole time she's been wanting pork and I've been giving her chicken. So basically I ended up scouring the internet for like pork based cat food, which basically doesn't exist. Like I went to Petco and not a single, like I looked at every single bag of food there. Freeze-dried stuff, normal kibble, not a single thing was pork based. So I was like, that's interesting. According to the internet, cats can have pork, in case that wasn't clear. But yeah, so I ended up going to like Hollywood Feeds, I think is what it's called, but it's like a natural dog food place basically. And they had this stuff. So I thought I would try it, and lo and behold, Autumn was actually eating it. I only do half of a thing a day for her, but she finishes the whole thing. And it's not like this is gonna be her real food, it's just like a supplemental thing that makes me feel better, and maybe I'll move past it at some point. But she's actually eating it, which is shocking. So I also got her these freeze-dried treats, but she won't eat those, so what can you do? But yeah, so that is the story of Autumn eating wet food. So I just crumble up like half of a little nugget and then pour some water on it, and then she eats it throughout the day. If you know me, you know that Kodiak cakes are actually one of my 3 major food groups. I eat these things all the time. I just finished Iron Flame. Tears were shed. I have no thoughts. The ending of this book is so sad. Skip ahead if you don't want spoilers, because I think I have to talk about things. The way, how do you say her name? Andarna, the second dragon, waited 650 years to hatch and didn't hatch until she heard about Violet. Heart-wrenching. The way her mom has to sacrifice herself to save her kids. Heart-wrenching. The way she has to convince Sloane, is that how you say her name? Liam's sister, to literally kill her, even though she killed her whole family, basically. And then, of course, Xaden turns, and that's the whole premise of the next book, is she has to save him, and there isn't a cure. So it literally hurt just as bad the second time as the first time. So depressing. Okay, anyways, I can now read Onyx Storm, but it's also 2 o'clock on Sunday, so my plan of spending the weekend reading Onyx Storm is kind of over. But we're gonna go to the gym, and then we have to go get groceries and meal prep and do laundry, and all of the things, but I wanted to finish Iron Flame first, and it broke me. I'm literally so sad about it. But okay, I've got a full body day at the gym. I'm gonna take you along. I think it's week 4, day 5. Week 4, day 5, full body. And I'll show you the exercises as I do them. But Iron Flame hurts. Workout complete. We are back from the gym. Chaz basically just came home and dropped me off, and he is gonna run to the store and pick up groceries for the week. And we've been doing this lately where we divide and conquer. So he goes to the store, and then like I stay home and clean and do laundry. So I'm gonna shower real quick, start my laundry, and finish tidying up our little Sunday reset. But workout was good. I've been really enjoying getting back into like a strength training based workout. For a while there, I had switched to more like functional, I would call it, like circuit training. And it was good to mix it up. And I think circuit training is probably overall low-key better for your health. But I also feel like I lost like a decent amount of muscle doing that, like not strength training. So it's been good to like get back into it. And I feel like I'm starting to notice that I'm getting stronger again. So that is good. I even ran at the end, so that was crazy. I haven't ran in forever, but it is like sunny and 75 out right now, and I have the windows open and it's gorgeous outside. But I finished my workout, and I was like, I feel inspired to run, so I did. And I need to do that more often because running is good for you. But okay, I'm gonna take a shower and start my laundry. Okay, Chaz just got back from the store, so I thought we'd do a little grocery haul. So we got a bunch of chicken thighs here, skirt steak, a bunch of bell peppers, cilantro, onion, avocado, limes. We're gonna do this like chicken rub basically. We love skinny dipped almonds. There's a steak hiding back there. We got some Italian herbs, honey ham lunch meat, some of the Dave's Killer English muffins, a bunch of carb balanced flour tortillas, white rice. We got some frozen fire roasted peppers and onions. I get these little protein 4-cheese, like microwavable Lean Cuisine pizzas. They are not good for you because they're processed, but their macros are good. So I like having just like some frozen meals for if or when I get hungry. He loves this sauce, and then we got this mango habanero salsa, and then some more peak oatmeal from Kodiak, maple brown sugar. So we're gonna do this like chicken rub, I guess you'd say, for lunches with the chicken thighs and the white rice. We're gonna make cilantro lime rice, and then the salsa will be for that. For dinners this week, we're doing fajitas, so that's what all the skirt steak and bell peppers are for. So, ta-da! And we're back. Laundry's done. Chaz cooked us dinner and meal prepped our lunches for this week. Dishes are done. Kitchen's clean, house is clean, all that fun stuff. So I feel reset and ready for the week ahead. I also started Onyx Storm, so I'm only like 2 chapters in, but it's already good. So I'm gonna just hang out and read this for the rest of the night. Hopefully I will be able to put it down and go to sleep at a reasonable time. But I'm thinking, instead of just vlogging and telling you like what I'm reading, I might start a series called like book club or something, where I just like sit down and talk about the books I've been reading and why I like them and stuff. So let me know if that sounds like a series that you would want to watch, and maybe I'll do that so that I can catch you up on my feelings when I finish this book. But thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me this weekend. It was honestly really fun to just bring you through a weekend in my life. If you like this kind of video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let me know if I should start a series called Book Club and just talk your ear off about books. Okay, well, I guess that's it. I will talk to you next time. Bye.